Back in the late 90s, my favorite show, Mystery Science Theater 3000, featured a quite dull British film from the 1960s titled The Deadly Bees. Now you'd think that the bees in the title would be the thing from the film that really stands out, but no. Instead, it was the old chain-smoking lady character in the film who wanted nothing more than to sit around in her chair all day, lazy and undisturbed. Her name was Mrs. Hargrove, and in some ways, I guess I can relate to her. So today I'll do something just as unproductive as she did, except it might only appear to be more productive simply because it seems to involve a bit of work. I'll show how we can start with the Minkowski space-time diagram and derive the formula for time dilation from it. There's really no reason at all to do this, because I'm sure Minkowski used the time dilation formula in order to construct the space-time diagram in the first place. At most, this process might give us some idea how the space-time diagram was first conceived, if we go backwards from the direction I'm going. But overall, what I'm doing is pretty pointless. And since it's pointless, I won't give much explanation along the way. If you're curious, you can look up space-time diagrams from a variety of sources and then come back to watch this afterward. But before we get started, I feel compelled to offer the viewer a glass of cigarettes. And now that we're ready, we'll start with the Minkowski diagram and notice that if we zoom in close to the CT prime line, we can define the distance between 2 points on this line. And we can draw a right triangle where the hypotenuse of the triangle is the distance between the 2 points. And because of the space-time diagram's properties, we know the distances of the legs of the triangle. The horizontal leg of the triangle, dx, can be rewritten to velocity times change in t prime. Then we can do some algebra to put c, the speed of light, in there. Now we go back to the right triangle again, and we are in a position where we can use the Pythagorean theorem. And we can do some more algebra, moving stuff around using elementary rules. Eventually, after doing a few more algebra steps, we get to the formula for time dilation, and that's it. Hopefully nothing else happens for the rest of the day to interrupt my smoking. If so, I will get pretty darn frustrated, especially if I have to actually get up